And on a more serious note, that NFC title defeat last year to the Seahawks, how did that make you feel, and are you guys coming after revenge with the Seahawks this year?
Seahawks, no swag, bro. We're coming after the Seahawks with a vengeance this year, okay? Thing is, you got me throwing balls, and that's all that matters. You got the cap, dog! Ah, you got the cap thrown to you! Niners, 4-9. Niners going all the way, baby. Alright, and also, it seems that your Ducks jersey has 4 signatures on it. Could you tell me who those signatures are and any significance?
Not really any significance. I was actually at a charity celebrity golf tournament, and I just happened to be wearing this jersey. And this is my boy Vince Young, Maya Moore, Will Ferrell, and Brandon Knight. They were all happened to be there, and I was just like, man, 4 of my favorite players right here, favorite actor. It was a great night. Got wild. So Albert, what do you have to say to the people that say you haven't lived up to the huge contract you signed with the Angels?
I signed big contract, and I like fireworks shows at Angels Stadium on Fridays.
Alright, so have you enjoyed your time playing here in Anaheim, or did you like St. Louis better?
Honestly, I like St. Louis. St. Louis was awesome. It's just because, you know, I've always really been big into basketball, and St. Louis had the nicest pickup basketball games I've ever played in. And that's just something you can't get in Anaheim. And So, Mike, what is the most embarrassing thing you've ever heard RG3 say?
Well, last year, after we found out we were going to the playoffs, we were in the locker room celebrating, getting pretty wild. You know, having fun, and all of a sudden you hear RG3 just yell, "Let's get weird!" And it was just, we lost it, you know. Logan Paulson was dying. He could not handle it. It was just great, you know. It was a great time.
So, Mike, in regards to your recent firing, just what are your thoughts on the overall situation, and what do you think you're going to spend your time doing this offseason?
It's a real shame. I have a real heart for Washington. I love this organization, and I wish them the best of luck. But I think on my off time, I'm going to get really into tennis. You know, as a kid, loved the Australian Open. Thanksgiving dinner, we would just talk about it, you know, talk about the results. My dad loves Djokovic. I'm a big Federer fan, but anyways, just going to get into tennis and, you know, see where that takes me. Limits are endless. So, Chip, after 5 seasons at Oregon, how does it feel to finally be going to the NFL?
You know, it feels good. It's really an exciting opportunity. 2007 and 2012 were the best 5 years of my life so far, but I'm really blessed and excited for this opportunity. I want to thank my entire Duck family, but it's been a hell of a ride, and it's time for the NFL.
So, Chip, I think we've waited long enough. I think we'd like to know what team you're going to be pursuing to coach in the NFL next season.
You know, almost all my life I've been a Duck. I've had my wings, they've been spreading this whole time, but now I want to finally let my wings spread. And next year, I'm going to be a Philadelphia Eagle, baby! So, Clay Anthony, people have been saying that you've played no good competition this year. What do you feel about that when people say that?
"34 wins is 34 wins. I don't care if we're playing Florida or we're playing Illinois State. Larry Bird went there. It's a great organization, and 34 wins is 34 wins. Next question.
Alright, Clay Anthony, what's your confidence level heading into the tournament undefeated with a
10.
number 1 seed?
Kevin, speaking of those 40-point games, you have 11 of those this season, but people are still saying LeBron deserves the MVP. How do you feel about that?
How many 40-point games have you scored?
Kevin, it's not this, bro.
No, it's like you haven't scored any ever, and I've scored like 11 just in this season alone.
I'm a media member, not a basketball player.
No, it's funny because you probably played high school. You've never scored 40 points, and I've scored whatever. I'm MVP. So, Jonathan, what do you think of Patrick Kane, star player of your team, as an overall just teammate and guy?
Well, you know, overall as a player, obviously he's a hell of a player. You know, the things he does on the ice are just unhuman. I've never seen it before. You know, coming from the U.S., it's pretty amazing. You know, I'm from Canada. I'm a hockey country, but he just, every day in practice, he just outschools me. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, man. Well, what do you guys think about the Blackhawks as an overall team? What do you think your chances are of winning the title this year and repeating?
Very high. I think we're the best team in the NHL right now. I don't think anybody's better than us. I think I'm the best captain. Straight up. So, Blake, how did it feel to beat the Lakers by 48 the other day and maybe being the dominant team in LA finally?
How did it feel? Felt expected. It felt like it was due. You know, it felt really good. You know, it actually felt like accomplishment, jumping over a car. How many times have you jumped over a car? No one in the world has jumped over a car. I've jumped over a car. That was pretty chill.
So, Blake, how does it feel to have or how's it having Doc Rivers as the coach of the year and how does it affect the overall chemistry of the team?
Everything's great. Doc's really chill, and that's what we need. We need chill vibes on this team. That's what the Clippers are about. Chris, too busy kissing his butt, but that's whatever. Chris is a chill player to have on the team. He throws me some pretty beast lobs, and I just throw it down. So we basically, pretty easy system. Anyone could run it. Basically, just has to be run through me, but Doc's chill. I'm fine with him. He's pretty funny, so whatever.